did you meet?
I asked her, what's your name?
Right.
And she said, my name is Jasmine. And I was like, she said, what's your name?
And guess what he said?
How?
Flop down.
Can't flop down, no. How is it going today, Loyalists? My name is Dwayne.
My name is Jasmine.
And we're Couples React. And today we have reached 200! Alright, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I'm hyped. That means we're 800,000
Oh my God.
subscribers away from 1 million! I'm sorry again. But I'm hyped.
The police is gonna be called because we keep thinking this might get killed.
I'm hyped and I'm really hyped.
Oh my God.
I'm really hyped. I never thought that we would be at this point.
I didn't either, especially this fast, so.
Nope.
I'm happy. Like, it feels like we did a Q&A, like our first Q&A not too long ago when we first started.
Yeah.
Yeah, so today we're doing our second Q&A.
Yeah.
Because everyone's been wondering more about us and want to get closer to you guys, so we'd love to do this again.
Yeah.
It's fun for me.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Yeah. So I looked through all the little questions that you guys had, and it was a whole lot. Like, I mean, a whole lot.
Whole lot.
Like, I was scrolling for a long time, and a lot of you guys asked the same questions, so I put mostly all of them into my phone in the notes, so that it's easier for us to read. Because last time we tried to do like the whole snapshot thing, and our computer like messed up and everything.
Yeah, man. No.
So we're doing it this way. So, question number 1. How old are you guys?
I'm 22.
Yeah, I'm 21.
I know we look very young.
Very young.
We look like we're 18 and 17 and stuff, but we're 22.
Yeah.
So I'm 22 and she's 22.
And I turned 22 in November.
Yeah, I turned 23 in October. Yeah, Libra. Libras all day.
Sagittarius are better.
No.
Yes.
No. If you look at all the stars and stuff, Eminem, Lil Wayne,
Jay-Z,
Drake. Look at all the people. Let me keep going.
Jay-Z.
You just named
has the
2.
same birthday as me.
You just named 2 people. Okay. I could go on and on and on. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna let you. Okay. All right.
Number 2. Where are you from?
Like where are we from? Like the place that we live at now, or where we're originally from?
Well, I guess we say both.
All right.
We live now in
Maryland.
DMV, Maryland.
Yeah. The DMV stands for not Department of Motor Vehicles.
Yeah, for people that's not in the DMV, the DMV here means DC, Maryland, Virginia. It is very easy for us to drive 10 minutes and we're either in DC or in Virginia, and it's very easy. That's why they call it DMV.
Right.
And to make it easier for people, we say MVA if we're trying to go to like the motor vehicle.
Yeah,
instead of saying like we're going to DMV, like you are, like.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. Like, you know what I mean.
But other than that, I moved to Maryland when I was 10, and I used to live in younger part of my life. I used to live in Brooklyn, and then when I was like 3 or 4, I moved around, and then I relocated at like 9 at Harlem, and then I moved to Maryland.
Yes, and my family is from the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Thomas, and I go back a lot, so I can't wait to go back again. It's like home.
Pretty thing.
It's my blood. I love it. Okay, number 3. What made you start YouTube?
Well, I'm the one that made Jasmine do it. I made her do it. I said you're gonna do it. No, I'm just playing. But no, I was like, cause Jasmine's just a funny, great person, and I'm pretty sure, like, you know, I was like, I'm pretty sure that, you know, we could just do this for fun. I'm not tripping off for no like subscribers and nothing like that. And I'm pretty sure it'd be fun for you and me. So I was like, you know what, and you got funny reactions, and people always say that we're funny in real life. So I was like, you know what, we might as well go ahead and just like post stuff online and think, you know, we already do it already. We used to go online and look at videos all the time, and like we always share our opinions on it. So I was like, you might as well do it online, and then bam, here we are, like 200,000 subscribers, over 22 million views, and it's just like amazing. Like I would never thought we would have been this far. Like,
and I'm really shy, honestly.
Yeah, if you look at our first videos, she was like the most shyest person, and I'm just so proud of her because she has really blossomed. She has really blossomed to like a great person, and I just love her so much.
Thank you.
And I'm just so proud of her because at first she was like, no, I don't want the people talking about me. And she's built like thick skin, you know what I mean? Because the internet is a vicious place, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, most of the shyness came from me. Like, you know, like some do know, some don't know. Like, I struggled with like my weight before, and like then that's where like my confidence really was like kind of bad. And so like when I got smaller, like, you know, it was still kind of bad because I still felt like I was like big.
Right.
But it's gotten better over the years. Yeah, definitely. And this has helped me with my confidence too as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it helps as well. So I thank you for that. So. Okay, number 4. Do you guys have real jobs? Yes, we do. We have full-time jobs. I go to my job, I'm there for like 10 hours a day. So that's why we post very late sometimes.
And I work security. And I get up at 4 in the morning, go to the job at 5, get to the job at 5, and then I work till like 1. So I pretty much have the day to myself. So most of that time is spent sleeping, and the only time we post early is because we're not working that day. We're off that day. Yeah. And she goes to her job.
And I work in banking, and I work at a bank that's open every day. So you know, like I'm working maybe like 8-9 days straight, and then have 2 days off, and I'm there from like 10 a.m. to 7:30. I don't get home till like 8.
And so that's why we post from 8 to 12 a.m. because that's the time when we're both off and we have time to do these videos. Hopefully one day we can make YouTube our full-time job and just make videos, skits, and just live life. Because that would be the ultimate goal, is to like YouTube full-time so we can like do gaming and make great quality content. As you can see, we just don't do reactions. I hate when people try to put us in a box, of reactors.
Like, oh, all I do is just reactions. Oh, that's amazing. Like you guys put on like blinders as to other stuff that we do like ourselves. But that's okay. That's okay. All right, so number 5, do you ever get hate comments?
All the time.
Who doesn't?
All the time.
Who doesn't get hate comments?
All the time.
We get it all the time, every day. Like we read every single comment that you guys put on there.
Right. And
some people are just so rude. We get all the racist comments.
Yep.
We get all the, oh, you're stealing content, stuff like that. And my thing about it, they say reaction channels suck and reaction channels are garbage. This is my opinion. If you do not like it, if you do not like reaction channels, you have the choice,
the option
to click something else than our channel. Especially because our name says Couple Reacts.
Yes.
That would be a big pointer saying that we do a lot of reactions. So if you don't like reactions, don't click into it. Don't watch it.
Bye.
Go watch something else that you would enjoy watching.
Exactly.
It's me being on YouTube. Before I even started uploading YouTube videos, if I saw something I knew I wasn't going to like, or something that I wasn't interested in, or I thought was stupid, I didn't click into it.
Exactly.
I didn't add a view to their channel.
Right.
So if you don't like it, don't add a view. That's just my opinion.
Or don't comment or not. Don't waste your time.
Yeah, I don't understand the logic. And then you go to something that you don't like, then you say, oh, I hate you. Like, why did you do that? Like just go to something that you do like and actually enjoy something that you do like. There's so many videos on YouTube that you could watch. Don't watch something you don't like.
Why?
I don't understand it.
Exactly.
So that's my opinion on the hate comments. We're still gonna get it.
Yeah, no matter what.
I don't care. You're gonna get hate comments no matter what.
You don't get people that talk about you and everything like that, but you just. Yesterday, I took my hat off and it was like, I was like, oh my God. But I mean, at the end of the day, it is not really affecting me. I mean, I'm still me and I still do what I do. And we're still gonna do react videos. I'm still gonna be able to rap. I'm still talented. It doesn't matter, because the same people that say, hairline are the same people that are gonna dap you up and be like, whatever. If it makes you happy and it makes you entertained and it makes your day better, I will be the butt of your joke as long as it's making you happy and it's making your mind go somewhere else, it's taking you somewhere else. Because I know some people have issues themselves, I don't know, or they just or it's like they're having a bad day, and if it gets you through that bad day, then you all by means can talk about my hairline. I don't care, or my forehead. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So
So that's just my opinion on it. If you don't like it, just don't watch it.
Right.
Okay, number 6. Do you want kids?
I want kids. I'm gonna give
One day.
I'm gonna give Jasmine like 5.
Oh my God.
5 of them bad boys.
5 boys.
No, I want like 2 girls.
Yeah, I want a girl.
2 boys, and like the last one I don't. You know, we just rolling the dice. You're like
like whatever. But definitely not now. Not now. We are like way too.
You still have time.
Yeah.
I want to have some fun. Like we still got to travel the world. I do want to travel the world. I want to go like to Africa, Egypt, and stuff like that.
London. To my island.
Right.
Bring them to St. Thomas.
Right. Exactly. So not now.
I don't think we could enjoy that as much if we had to
take care of kids. Like we wouldn't have no time. Like it'd be like really hard, and I think kids, it takes a lot of time, and you gotta like for us to be doing we wouldn't have time to do videos because we would have to take care of the kid. Like it'd be like it'd be like we couldn't push out like as many videos because you can't neglect your kids. You have to give them time, you know what I'm saying? You have to give them time, you know what I mean?
And plus we already have jobs, regular full-time jobs.
Right,
so it's like doing this is already enough time. Like we leave from our job and then we come right to this one.
Yes.
As soon as we get off. So it's like we get very little sleep.
Very little sleep.
But we like doing this one. That's
it's so fun.
We like doing this one.
Like we said, we do this full-time all day long,
Okay. And number 7, will you ever get married?
Yeah, I'm gonna marry Jasmine. It's like I don't know. I don't really have a time. I just feel like when it'll just happen. First I gotta get some money first. I gotta save my money because we don't live together. This is
my parents'
house. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I live somewhere else. So I don't have to come here, record then leave. So that sucks. But eventually we're gonna move together like December. So
probably like in the fall, winter time we'll move together, get our own place. So. And
then I'll be starting the steps to get married. I just get on one knee and just be like, Jasmine, would you marry me?
And I'll be like, oh my God, yes.
Yeah, so as soon as I get my life together and she gets her life together, we get our money situation great, then we'll be good.
And that way you won't hear anything in the background because
my
parents do not care. Yep. They will keep mixing their drinks with the blender.
Yeah.
They will keep watching their shows in the background cooking. Yep. How did you meet?
Alright, so I'm gonna tell my story. So my story. Okay, so I was just at school. We met at college, and I was at school. I was just chilling. I was on my phone. I was chilling with my homeboys, and all of a sudden I see beautiful Jazz. She comes walking in. I was like, oh my God! And the first thing that caught my eye was her eyes. She can tell you to this day that it wasn't that her eyes did not change colors, but she had some big, beautiful gray, bluish eyes that day. I swear.
He swears on his life that my eyes were like gray. I'm like, no, I'm not a transformer. Like my eyes are brown.
Yeah.
But he will swear up and down that they were gray that day.
They were gray that day. They were gray that day. Maybe it was
reflecting off my sweatshirt. The sweatshirt was gray. But I mean,
look, and then I guess, but her eyes was like gray, bluish, whatever. Them Jones was beautiful color. I was like, oh my God! And then I'll tell you what else did I like. It was the cakes. It was the cakes, you guys. The cakes. Oh my God! Jasmine had some whatever she was wearing that day. Them cakes was just like, oh my God, it's my cake. I was like, I gotta have the cake. I'm a birthday boy. I want the booty. I want the cake. So those 2 things right there, the beautiful face, the eyes, and then the cake. So I was just analyzing her body like I was a Transformer and the Terminator. I was just like, A plus, A plus, plus, plus. And so I was like, okay. So then I started plotting, right? I started plotting. You gotta have an idea how you gonna do it. So she came over with my friends and all that stuff, and I'm just looking at her. And I'm just like, she just standing. So as it, they say chivalry's dead, but that day chivalry was well and alive. So I was like, all right. So hey, would you like? You want my chair? And she was like,
yeah, thank you.
I was like, I got up, and then we switched. See, I stood up, and she stood right there. So I was going to talk to her, and I asked her, "What's your name?"
Right.
And she said, "My name is Jasmine." And I was like, she said, "What's your name?"
And guess what he said?
Said, "My name's September."
He told me that his name was September, and my gullible self believed him, because I'm thinking, okay, people have names for months as a normal. August, Alcina.
Oh my God.
May, April, June. So I'm like, okay, September, that's a little weird, but okay, September, I'm not gonna judge him on his name. So I said, okay, hi, September.
So no, I only said September.
Gosh.
I only said September. I only said September because I was just acting funny, and she was gonna catch it and be like, your name is not September, and I was gonna be like, yeah, my name, just to break the ice. It was an icebreaker, y'all. It was just, I was spitting game, you know what I mean? It was an icebreaker. I'm trying to talk to her, so it was an icebreaker. But she didn't get it, so I was just like, okay, she didn't get it. Okay, she might be a little on the other side, but it's okay. She still got the cakes.
I'm just accepting.
Okay, but yeah. So I was like, okay. So I was like, what's your Instagram? I was like, I'm gonna start slow, be like a snail. What's your Instagram? And she was like, oh, I was like, so I slid in my phone. I was like, yeah, she gave me an Instagram. Okay, then I was like, you know what? Matter of fact, what's your number? What is your number? So she just looked at me.
Yeah, I'm a little standoffish.
Yeah, and I'm just thinking like, you know how you feel like who wants to be a millionaire, and they answer the question like, and I'm sitting there, I'm over there sweating and stuff, like, oh boy, I probably should have just slid in her DMs like I was going to, like I was going for a home run, but you know, me wanting to be greedy and all. And then she said, then she was like, you can have my number, and she said yes. So I was like, cool. And then I was feeling myself. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna hit her up tonight. I'm gonna go through those pictures. I'm gonna let her hurry up and let her see my Instagram so she can see how cute I am and all that stuff. And then I'm gonna, you know what I mean, and I'm gonna text her and she gonna feel me, you know, and then we're gonna go from there. So I was like, then all of a sudden she's about to leave, and I'm like, where you about to go? And she's like, I'm going to the gym. I said, all right, I'll see you over there. And then okay, so me and my friend, we end up going to the gym, and we see her there. So I was like, okay, I see her there. She's talking to one of her friends or whatever.
Yeah, I had a majority guy friends when I was in college. So.
Yeah, and they all had crushes on her, but they wasn't like you. It wasn't like me. It wasn't like me. I shoot. So alright, so I went in and I was like, and I saw her, and then we made that eye contact. So I mean, so I took it off. My chest was all glistening and pumping up like a pumping the iron. And then all of a sudden, you know, I'm shooting. I'm over there looking like Steph Curry, you know what I'm saying, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. And then I turn around. She's not even looking at the other guy that she was talking to earlier. She wasn't even staring at you. She was staring at me. And that's how I knew I got her and stuff. And I was like, yeah. Now my voice all deep. I was like, yeah, so I'm gonna talk to you later. And she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. So then that's how I knew. Yeah. So that's how I knew I got her. And so she was like the perfect match for me. We went on dates and stuff like that. She played video games. She like I said, she was food I did. So most of the same food I did. And she loved anime, so she was like a nerd. So my nerd fit her nerd.
I didn't even know. It was like a hidden thing. I didn't even know you watch anime. So like, I saw him pull up Kiss Anime. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. I thought it was only one.
Yeah, and I was like, no, I watch anime deeply.
I didn't know either. They introduced me to shows, and I was like, oh, I like this.
And she did to me, and so, and it was just like a perfect match, and so I was like, oh, and you know, it was a perfect match for me. She had the cakes. She had the beautiful face, the gray eyes. I was like, oh, this is perfect. And so, but like, you know, a lot of people was telling her not to get with me because, well, around college they were saying that I got around and I messed with a whole bunch of girls and stuff, which was not true.
Yeah, they told me like this the day after I met him. They all somehow knew that I was talking to him, even though I didn't even tell anybody, but everybody was in my business. And so then it was like, so I heard you talking to Dwayne, I was just like, yeah, and it was like, well, don't do it. Don't do it because he's going to screw you over. He's going to just leave you and everything. He's such a player, and I'm just like, okay. But being an accepting person I am, like I've dealt with bad relationships in my past. That's why I was very standoffish when I first met him. But I was just like, okay, let me see for myself, because if it goes like it did in the past, then it's not going to be any different. I'm just going to stay single. Right. So just let me see for myself, and it didn't happen. So.
And we're almost on 2 years.
Yeah, going on 2 years.
So yeah.
And by the way, we don't know our anniversary date officially. We just made one up.
Yeah, because it was just like, you want to be my girlfriend, Jazz? She was like, I don't know.
It happened like within a week.
Yeah.
We got together and like. For me, that was amazing because it takes me like a long time. Because people have not treated me the best, so like it takes me a long time to.
Yeah, she really has some loser acts. Like really has.
Yeah, like to build up like some trust for people and everything. So it's like I would talk to you literally for like a year before I even try to get with you.
Like,
so
bro, like
getting with him within a week meant like that was like it. Like he was the one.
Like bro, like it's like when you find the one, bro, like. You find them because we just sit on FaceTime for hours and hours, and we still do. We still talk all the time, every day.
And just sit there and not say anything.
No, that's a lie. Jazz and I was riding over here, and she was like, "You're not saying anything." And I was like, "Jasmine, I'm driving." She was like, "No, you have to speak to me the whole time so I can make sure you are alive."
I didn't know that he was still there. I was trying to figure out because when he was on the phone and he didn't say anything, like I didn't hear like a little background noise of him driving or anything. It was just complete silence.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I do play pranks on Jasmine where I'd be like, oh my god, and then
and then it breaks up, and then he hangs up, and I'm calling him 3 million times, and he doesn't answer, and then I'm sitting there freaking out, and I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah.
And he just answers randomly like, yeah, I just want to mess with you.
Oh, see, I thought she was gonna hit me because she usually hit me after stuff like that. See, that's why I went like that. Cause she's very abusive. Every time I joke on her, or talk about her, or roast her, she always wants to hit me. I'm like, girls hit hard for some reason. They just slap hard. But yeah, that was how we met, and almost 2 years, and our anniversary is November 3rd. So
that's
I got to do something
designated.
special.
Oh, you got something special for me?
No.
Oh. Yes, you do.
See, look, you saw it, yeah, you see it?
Okay. So I don't even know what number we're on. Okay. What is the song playing in the background of your videos?
Oh, that is a secret that we won't reveal until 1 million subscribers. We will reveal what song that is.
And it's funny because some people have said that they think that they know what song it is, and like they'll play like the name of it and everything, and it's not the same version as what we have. So it's really secret.
Really secret.
I don't know. That would just be one of our little mementos we just choose to keep.
Yeah, it's a secret.
Will you have merchandise soon? Guys,
you know what?
We have been working on this.
You know what? We have been working on it. If you know anybody that can help us make hoodies, because we already have the design and stuff, but the
website that we're using is like
too expensive.
And look, as soon as I made all the designs for all the shirts, I had shirts, I had hats, I had hoodies, I had everything. And then as soon as I wanted to sell on the marketplace, they said I couldn't because the design I chose was not eligible for me to sell.
So what we probably going to do? What we're probably going to have to do is because it took long enough to approve those design, then they said you couldn't do the design.
Couldn't do it.
And so how you gonna approve it if you can't? You know what I mean?
Why not
so
do it in the first
what we have to do is like talk to somebody on the top tier, or if you know any places that make hoodies for cheap because we already have the designs and we don't want it to be too expensive for you. Then please comment below. Tell us where we can get it from. And let us know because we do want to put out merchandise so you guys can rock these hoodies because you can see us rock the hoodies and they are dope.
We haven't rocked them recently because it's like summertime. It's
like
here, so
but we're gonna make sure. But we want to make them for the cheap for you guys because I know everybody's pockets are not fat like ours.
We're not gonna ask for y'all to pay $50 for these things.
Yeah, $30. We're gonna try to make them $20.
$20.
At the most if we can.
Yeah. All right. So, what is your opinion on Black Lives Matter?
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter and all lives matter. See, there's a thing where, they're trying to separate and divide people when it should be all together. We're a human race. Like, me and Jasmine are always like into like Walking Dead and all those pathogen movies and all that stuff like that. Yeah, post-apocalyptic because it breaks it down to the bare minimum where people have to set aside these stupid dividers. Like we're all one race, we all enjoy one thing. Just because the content of your skin shouldn't really mean anything. We've grown so much as a human race, you know what I mean? And just because you're gay, trans, or whatever, it shouldn't mean anything. As long as you're a great person, that's all that really matters. So like I think all lives matter really, and especially for us because me and Jazz really never fit in with anybody because we was like we're two people
say like we're the whitest black people ever.
Then
we get around black people and you'd be like, oh, you're too
I
saw a comment that said, I didn't know how to take it because it said, oh, I love Jasmine because she's not the stereotypical black girl, she's not loud, ghetto, or sassy, and I didn't know how to take that because like, wow, so just because I'm black, that means that I have to automatically be that way. Right. So I didn't know how to take that. That kind of felt like a backhanded like compliment.
Yeah, you know.
So
like they say we're too. So we have things like where people say we're too white, white for the black and too black for the white. So it's just like, we never really fit in with any in crowd and,
I never understood that.
Never understood that.
If we talk a certain way, that doesn't mean that we're too white. It just means that I'm speaking English.
Which is proper English. Never understood it. And then just because we can carry ourselves a certain way people put us in a because we're black, satirical box.
The thing is, it doesn't matter how we act.
Yeah.
We're gonna get it one or the other. If we act like this, it'll be like, oh, you sound white or whatever. Okay, that's fine, whatever. I don't care. But then if we talk ghetto, if we were ghetto, then y'all are the stereotypical loud black people. So it's like, which one do y'all want? Like really? Like, honestly,
and so we never fit in with anyone. But just all lives matter though. It's the fact that people are dying and lives are being taken. Yeah. That is an issue.
And my thing with the police is that
we need the police. Yeah.
Like we need the police, but you shouldn't have to resort to shooting somebody just because they say they have a gun, especially if they're already licensed to have that gun. Because there are other people around this country walking around with full militia guns on their backs in an open carry state and nobody talks to them. But as soon as we say, oh, we have a licensed gun and you don't even see it, then we get shot for it. And the thing is, the police need to stop doing is stop shooting in a fatal area, okay? Because there's a way that you can subdue somebody and get them on the ground by giving them a flesh wound or using your other things like a taser or something to subdue them rather than killing them on the spot just for something that you stopped them, like, oh, stopping, like what, a broken tailgate or something like that. You don't have to shoot them dead. Get them a shot. If you're going to shoot them in their arm or something, like to give them a flesh wound so that way they can still go home and see their family. That's my thing. And I
also, and I don't care how controversial we may be right now, and then we say, what about black on black crime?
There's one. Okay.
Look, wait.
Like
there's crime wherever you go.
Everywhere. It does not matter. Everybody tries to bring up, what about black on black crime? Like, no. People get shot every day. The thing that we're saying is the police are shooting and killing so many people. And it's not just black people. It is everybody. They're killing everybody that may not comply with them, whatever. And it's getting out of control now. And that's why everybody's trying to stand up and say, like, our lives matter too. They're not just saying black lives matter only. They're saying that they matter as well.
Right. And I believe, and I do, me personally, Jasmine and I feel this way, but me personally, I feel like you're right about the black on black crime. There needs to be something that be done about that because it's been an issue that's going on and things need to change. People killing their own people, and I don't know if it's the media that's putting it to the forefront, but still killing, period, should not, people shouldn't be killing other people. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be like, you walk down the street and you can't be safe anywhere. It should be a point where we've gotten past that, shooting other people and all that stuff. And I feel bad for people in Chicago that have to deal with that, people anywhere that has to deal with that. And mostly it's prevalent in the black neighborhoods. And it shouldn't be like that. It should be more harmonious, you know what I mean? It definitely should be. And I believe that, that black on black crime should stop. We can't talk about how the police are shooting other black people and it's white or whatever. And if we can't,
they should never.
But if we can't stop what's going on in our community, then we shouldn't. First we have to stop what's going on in our community. Then we can talk about the bigger thing here. So we have to solve two problems. I'm tired of people always talking about the problem instead of the ways how to solve it. And
that's how the way to solve it is train your police officers, train them on better ways to do people, and actually know the actual law book. I don't even think that they even read it sometimes.
Yeah, so that's how we feel about all lives matter, and definitely things need to change. I don't think that guns need to be banned. I just think it starts at home. It starts at home with the home training and people. How people were brought up and stuff like that. And it has a lot to do with it. It's very you can't change everybody, and that's always gonna happen and stuff like that. And you can't. It's like you can never escape the issue, so we just want to nip it right in the bud. Right. We're going to take a strong stance on what we're saying, and we don't care what anybody says, but all lives matter. And as far as the black community, white community, there's always going to be crime there. Just like the Pokémon Go, for instance. People getting robbed playing a video game. It's just bad, you can't stop it, but you want to. I wish I could just sprinkle a little peace, salt, and where everyone will be peaceful and won't rob. That's the world we live in, sadly. But that's why we're here, to do these reactions and to make, make it an escape for everyone to enjoy our content and stuff and be loyal and just, like, we're loyal to you guys. I want you guys to be loyal to us, you know what I mean? Our loyalty is trying to make you guys happy and fun and take your mind off the problems you have to deal with every day. We get so many comments every single day. We're like, you make my day and you're so funny, and I was going through something, but you guys cheer me up. We got a Snapchat the other day where this girl text us and was like, I was in the hospital, I've been watching your videos and they've been brightening my day. That makes us beautiful. If we can make one smile every day, then that smile could like go around and make everyone happier, more positive. The more positive is, the less time people have to do negative things. So that's our main goal. That's real, like another theme other than us enjoying it, for other people enjoying it, to spread positivity and peace. That's our thing here, and entertainment. We love to entertain, and whatever can make you guys entertain and like make you happy, then we're gonna do it.
Yeah, we just do positive vibes, no negative anything, because we already have a whole lot of negativity already that's out there, so we don't need to bring it in our videos.
Right.
Our videos is an escape for us and also for other people. So that's how I see it. I like to be happy. I don't want to be mad at everything. So that's why we do this. Alright, and so on a lighter note.
On a lighter note,
what languages do you speak?
A little Espanol.
Just like just maybe 5% Spanish. And like mainly English.
Yeah, mainly English. One of the different languages.
Yeah, I've seen some comments saying like, okay, so we know Jess speaks Spanish. Can she do this? I'm like, what? Wait a minute. I've only said numbers 1 through 14 in Spanish.
Right.
I cannot speak a whole sentence. Because if somebody speaks Spanish to me, I'll have to say like, you know, slow down a little bit. So I feel like weird because I don't know.
Yeah, me only speaking English.
That happened to me at work actually. Somebody thought that I was Spanish. Like she automatically started speaking Spanish to me. I was like, whoa.
Hold on.
I said, no. And she was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. And also in the Caribbean, we also speak English. A lot of people I've been asking like, what language do you speak from St. Thomas? It's English. It's not a foreign language.
Right.
Like it just sounds different, like in a lot of the songs and everything, but it's English.
Yeah.
It's just spoken differently. That's the only thing. Let's see. Next one. What are your biggest fears?
Zombie apocalypse, and I think I said this before. A zombie apocalypse where Jasmine might get bit and I couldn't do anything about it. That would be a sad moment. That'd be a very sad moment. I probably would have to go ahead and like, you know, let her bite me or.
I'll bite you.
Yeah, I know you would. In a heartbeat, but if it was the other way around, where I was bit, I wouldn't want to bite her. I would not. I would tell her to go ahead and live. You know what I mean? And that's just how I would be. That would be my fear. That's my ultimate fear, where I could not protect my girlfriend, and you know, anybody that comes for Jazz, like you guys can come for me all you want to. I have no problem with that. But if you say the littlest inkling, anything, and I've said this before, if you dare hurt, touch, say anything I don't like about my girlfriend Jasmine or anything like that, I will not hold anything back. You have all force, and I'm sorry, and I know I took the mood all the way down, but that's just how I feel. That's my greatest fear, that I will not be able to protect her. That's my one and only. You can do anything you want to me, but do not touch her. You know, that's how I feel. Sorry.
Thank you. Knight in shining armor. My biggest fear, I don't like losing. Very competitive. I don't like spiders. One jumped on my face when I was like 6, and I've never gotten over that. I don't even know how that spider jumped anyway, now that I think about it. It was in a corner and it jumped on my face, and I was freaking out, and that's why I'm scared of spiders. That spider could be microscopic. If it has 8 legs and it's a spider that can shoot out a web, I'm scared of it.
Yeah.
And big storms, like blizzards, like I don't care if it's like a little like sprinkle of like rain or anything, but if it's like a big like thunderstorm or like blizzard or something, I get scared.
Yeah.
For personal reasons. Yeah. So. And let's see. Next question. What does roughin mean?
We will not tell you that.
It is so
that is You Now Squad. And
that's our You Now Squad.
And only You Now Squad knows that we're gonna do another You Now of like
probably tomorrow.
Saturday or something like that. Because that's just for You Now Squad, and the You Now Squad knows the history of roughin.
Yeah.
Hashtag roughin.
Dark history of roughin.
Yeah, and that's only for You Now Squad. Only You Now Squad know that.
The place we would never go back to again.
Yeah, never go back to that.
So, you guys know what that is if you're from the first You Now stream.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Xbox or PS4?
Both.
Well, we have both.
Yeah, we have both. I like the PS4's controller.
I like the PS4's controller.
It's more sleek for our hands.
Now, I like playing with the PS4 controller, but my favorite game will always and forever be Halo.
Yeah.
Halo on Xbox. I will kill anybody every day.
Yeah, she's really.
I love
really
that
good at Halo.
Really good.
I played her before, and it's points which I had to run. I would run like I'd be running. I would have Jesus speed because I would be running so fast away from her. She's like, "Stop running!"
Yeah,
she's like, "Come back here!" And then run. And you know, it's
so hard. Cause look, I love Halo because I love shooters, and I really want to be in like a Halo tournament one day because I'm really good at it. Like, and I would like really, and I would love going after the people because they would see that I'm a girl online, and then they'll be like, "Oh, this is a girl, it's gonna be easy," and I'll just sit there. I don't say anything. I'll just be sitting there like, "Okay, I'm gonna remember your username. When we get on the field, I'm gonna snipe you in your head 10 times in a row, and don't say anything." Then right after that, they try to friend request me and be like, "Oh, what happened 5 minutes ago, though?" So I'm like, "Okay, never mind."
Yeah, and so Jasmine's definitely gonna try to enter some professional tournaments.
I'm gonna try to
when we move out and be together and on our own, and and then we're gonna start practicing really hard. I'm gonna be playing 2K a lot. We're gonna play games a lot, horror games together.
Yes.
We're gonna play 2K a lot. She's gonna start playing 2K. I'm gonna teach her how to play 2K.
I'm learning. I'm not really good at the sports games right now. Like I'm good at like shooters, racing games, fighting games. I'm good at that stuff. But like when it comes to like soccer games, like 2K, like I kind of suck. That's not my field.
So we're definitely gonna be practicing really hard. So we're gonna be hitting a lot of tournaments and stuff like that. We're gonna probably show you vlogging of that. And as far as the gaming channel goes, we just beat a copyright strike that happened way back
on our first channel. Our first channel that we started doing reactions on. So if you guys go to that channel, you see reactions on it. That's because that was our first ever channel. And then when it got copyrighted strike, then we changed it.
Yeah, we had 2 of them, so we was like really scared. It was like, and I think we had what, 30, 40? Something like that?
40,000, I think at the time, 40,000 subs at that time.
Yeah, starting from 0.
So we were scared that we were going to lose the channel, so we made a new one, which is now this one.
Yeah, this one.
And this one blew up, and I was like, whoa.
And that one was blowing up, and it was blowing up really good. Like, it was going crazy.
It was going crazy.
But those 2 copyright guys were really scared, so we're like, we're going to make another one. This is the new one, and the old one. You make sure you guys over there and subscribe, because then like December, October,
that's when we're going to be uploading a lot of gaming footage.
And so make sure, and that has, if we have a post out there like a month, I think, or something, like 2 months.
Yeah, people
are still subscribing to there.
So thank you guys.
Thank you so much, and make sure you guys just go over there and max subscribe to it so we can get another plaque for over there, because they're at 77, 78K over there.
And we're still waiting, YouTube.
And we're still waiting, YouTube, for our first silver plaque, because we're at 200,000 now.
Yeah.
So if you guys can go over there.
We're still waiting for the notification. Like, we haven't even got the invitation.
Exactly. So if we can get 200,000 plaques, that would be dope.
Yeah. Okay, what's next? How do you feel about Pokemon Go?
Pokemon Go.
I've never seen so many people outside.
The first day I saw people walking in her neighborhood, like around, and Pokemon Go was great. We're gonna have we're gonna have a compilation of us playing Pokemon Go and
at first I used to be playing like around the house, thinking that like go meant like you can go around your house and like find Pokemon. No, because when I was walking, my purse looked like it was glitching. I thought it wasn't working because it would just go.
Yeah, just like.
And I'm like, why is it not moving?
Robot. Yeah.
It's because I wasn't moving outside of my house, and now we know we have to like either drive somewhere or like actually walk like somewhere to play this game. And it's funny hearing all the stories of like people with the Pokemon Go.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stories.
Everybody's going into random stores and everything. I gotta catch that Pikachu.
Yeah, catch that Zubat in the corner.
Catch it.
People know too. They're like, the Zubat is right there in the corner.
They're looking for the Mew. The Mew's over there behind aisle 2.
Right.
Go.
Yeah. So Pokemon, it's great. It's great. People go outside and get some fresh air.
It's really social too, so I like it. It's getting people that's usually inside going outside. I think that might have been the purpose.
Yeah, that's great.
To make them go outside
and
be in fresh air instead of being inside the house.
Yeah, no.
Because we have so much technology now that it's really easy for you to stay inside all day.
Right.
Okay. Let's see. Can you do any impressions of people or creatures?
I can, and I will make a separate video on that. And it will be great. I can give you a little sample because I've done it before. I did a little sample with Jay-Z. So it's like, here, my girl's Beyonce, and I was just talking and chilling, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's worried about Blue Ivy's hair, but I'm like, hold on. I got an island, and you worried about Blue Ivy's hair, you need to be worried about your edges. That's what you need to be worried about. I'm a billionaire, and I got the keys to success, you know what I mean? And, so, that's just one of the many impressions I can do. we got more talent than it seems. A lot of people just do reactions, but we're just slowly inking out our talent.
Yeah, people they'll be like, oh, you're making talentless reactions. I'll be like, okay.
Okay.
Just wait.
You're just like, you're just like, okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just like, okay, we're talentless, but you haven't seen what we really do, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's okay.
You can leave before you see that. It doesn't matter. I don't mind. Okay, favorite cartoons as kids?
Pokemon was my favorite.
Pokemon.
Mega Man.
Digimon.
All
the
Mons. Dragon Ball Z. Definitely. Dragon Ball Z.
Powerpuff Girls.
Oh yeah.
Looney Tunes.
Johnny Bravo.
Oh yes. Johnny Bravo.
Courage. The Cowardly Dog.
Johnny Bravo is such an adult show.
Yeah, that is. And fun fact, Johnny Bravo was made by what's his name? The guy that made Family Guy.
Oh really?
Yes. Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
So Seth MacFarlane is the same person that created Johnny Bravo, and that's why it was kind of like low key. It was an adult show.
It was
low key, very adult, very.
I just thought that nobody liked him. Like, you know, when I was like, oh, nobody likes him.
Yeah.
But like, no, he was just trying to hit on.
Yeah. Old Sister Bravo. Yeah, that was my thing.
Oh, also, I don't know if people remember the show, but Chowder.
Rada.
Yeah.
That was funny too.
Chowder and Schnitzel, he was my favorite character because you did not understand a word he said, but you knew what he was saying. Though.
Yeah.
All he said was rada, and you can literally understand every sentence that this man is saying.
South Park?
South Park.
Oh, I love South Park.
Robot Chicken. Even though we weren't allowed to watch it, I still did.
Yeah.
And like I turned the TV really low. And fun fact, I could not watch TV in
like
the middle of the week. Yeah, I couldn't watch TV
Rapunzel
during the week when I was younger. I could only watch TV Friday, Saturday, and Sunday was like homework day. And so then I could only really watch TV 2 days out the week. Because my parents wanted me to focus on grades and everything.
That sucks.
That kind of sucks.
That wasn't me. I come home after school and I'll be right in. I don't know if you know what this show is called. It's called Toonami. I would come home right after school, put on Toonami, watch Rurouni Kenshin, Gundam Wing, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. And I would be able to stay up late because my grades was excellent, even though I would be staying up late and all that stuff. Yeah. I'd be able to watch, sometimes I'd be able to watch the midnight run, and so I had a pretty good childhood.
I mean, even though I had a great childhood, it was still fun. Even though I wasn't allowed to watch TV, I still kind of did secretly, like just before they went home, before they got home, like I would see what, and I don't care if they see this now because it's over. So, you know, I would wait until I know when they get home. So it's like whatever channel was on when I first turned on the TV, I would remember that, and then I'll go to the channel that it was last on. Remember that too. So I remember those two channels. Go watch what I really want to watch. Then when I hear the garage door open, I go back to those two channels to make it look like I was watching them. So they hit last and they don't see Nickelodeon or nothing.
I used to do that too, though.
Yeah, so that was fun. It was even funner because you weren't supposed to do it.
Exactly. Doing wrong things.
No, it's so fun. It just does. It's so wrong.
You get away with it.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
So, alright, why does Jasmine plop in every video?
So, if you don't know, we do consecutive videos that same day, the day of, and that's why you wear the same outfit because we're doing recording back to back to back to back. As soon as one is done, record another one. As soon as that's done, record another one. Then we edit, then we post that same night. So that's why she's getting up and turning the camera on and off, and then jumping on, and it just became a thing where she just jumped on the couch.
Yeah, like I didn't do it on purpose. Like I just was plopping on the couch just to do it. Yeah. And it was fun for me. So I was like, all right, let me just keep doing it, and it just became a thing. So that's how it was an accident. So. All right, did we get to everything? Oh, wait a minute. Nope, I skipped one. Favorite retro Jordan.
I want the. You guys ask me for my shoe collection all the time. I just started becoming a sneakerhead because I didn't. Family wasn't like, oh my god, like buying me shoes like that, and I mean, money wasn't like that. Money was short.
I couldn't buy Jordans until I got a job.
Yeah, so when I started getting that real good money where I could buy the Jordans and still eat good and all that other good stuff, that's when I started collecting shoes. So right now I definitely want the Concord, one of my favorite Concord 11 and Black Toe 14s. Yeah. I haven't copped those yet. I want those. Those are the next ones that's coming out. I might settle for the Indigo 14s that are coming out this Saturday. And I know I'm getting the 5s, so I love sneakers, and I'm a newfound sneakerhead. So please welcome me. Thank you so much. And I want the Yeezys too. I want the Yeezys. Me and Jazz tried to get the restock on the black Pirate Bay Yeezys, and those are the hardest shoes to ever get.
Like, I'm really good. Like, I'm an old sneakerhead, so when I first started working, I used to buy Jordans and then I would sell them. And get it for a higher price.
Right.
So, that's what I was doing because I wasn't making that much anyway. So I was like, I might as well turn this into a profit. So that's what I was doing: buying, selling. And now only own like 2 pairs because I got rid of a lot of them because I didn't really want them anymore. But I was very good at getting the shoes, mostly because when I was in line, if I did stand in line, they would think that I'm getting a kid size. That's where I wear is grade school. And they wouldn't think that I'm buying size 11, size 10 or anything like that. So they wouldn't worry about me skipping in front of people or getting in front of somebody.
That's the
They'd be like,
trick.
yeah, okay. I'd be like, all right, thank you. Then I get up there and I'd be like, yeah, I want a size 10 or 11. They'd be like, what? And I'd be so mad. Or online, I'll have my own way to get shoes.
Right.
So when I was trying to get the Yeezys, it was like impossible. Like,
a lot of people use bots,
and I'm so mad at y'all because I had literally 10 things open all at once.
I was doing
I had iPhone,
same thing.
I had iPad, I had every single
doing the same thing.
It was incredible. It was and I had more than one page open on each one. I was trying.
All of them went down too. All of them.
Yeah, I know not to look at Foot Locker. Foot Locker always crash.
Yeah.
I don't ever go to Foot Locker to get my shoes because I know that site is going to crash as soon as it hits 8 o'clock or 10:30 or something like that. It's going to crash.
Yeah, immediately. So anyway, so I think
that was it. That was all the questions. I think most of them. Hopefully we got to most of you guys. We'll do another Q&A another time and hopefully answer some more questions.
So thank you guys so much for being Loyalists, and Loyalist merchandise will be coming soon. We're gonna this next week. I'm really gonna try my hardest to go around and find cheap places to make hoodies.
Yeah, we really are.
Design. Yeah, because I know you're really in how
and I would love to wear it.
And I would love to send it out and then write little letters and stuff like that, little glitters.
Glitter.
I'm just playing. But the road to 200K has been excellent. Now the next step is 300K.
And we're also trying to get a PO box. We tried this morning. It is expensive.
Very expensive. We will open
did not know that.
We will
very soon once we get more money.
Yep.
Because we want to have it open for a long time. We don't want to make those 3-month, 6-month payments, and they're high. So we just want to pay for it one time and one lump sum for the whole year. So we're gonna do that very soon.
And if you guys want to make us donate and stuff like that, I think we will be opening up a Patreon account. So you could donate to us, so we could help us out with equipment, everything we need. So we could send stuff out, all that other stuff. So eventually we'll be making a Patreon, depending on if you guys want us to do that. So So thank you for made it all this way this time.
Long,
really long. So
we just wanted to get a whole lot of it out. So because a lot of you guys had questions. It was 2,000 comments.
3,000.
3,000 comments. So
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Just thank you so much. Really appreciate it. All right, guys.